Welcome to Prosper's brand new community called Prosper Ridge. This place is sitting on 80-foot lots, and there's only going to be 32 home sites available in this community. I've already sold 3 in the first day, but this place is going to have it all. We've got some gorgeous homes by Southgate. They are the only builder in this community. Like I said, sitting on just over a quarter acre out here, so tons of space. Beautiful designs. We've got home sites. These are gonna be 3,800 square feet up to about 4,600 square feet. So every home out here is going to be one-off, absolutely stunning and blow you away. But we are right across the street from Joyce Elementary School with Prosper ISD. So you've got A-rated school systems right down the street from the PGA headquarters. And we've got so much to do out here in this area. Prosper is blowing up, so much growth here, as well as Salina, the fast growing city in the nation, and Frisco. So this place is going to go up in value. It has everything that you would want in a brand new neighborhood, but it's absolutely beautiful. And this first home we're gonna be showing you is right here behind us. It's sitting around at 4,300 square feet, 5-bed, 5.5 bath, and is absolutely stunning. It even has its own gym. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, welcome to the Hayden floor plan by Southgate Home. This is on an 80-foot wide lot. This is a 4,300 square foot house, 5-bed, 5.5 bath, game room, media, study, I guess 2 media rooms. So you've got 1 downstairs and 1 upstairs. They've actually turned into a gym that's actually really, really cool. But at the front of the house, Southgate, they're always going to put these beautiful wrought iron doors, super heavy, multiple different styles to choose from. You've got 20-foot ceilings in here as soon as you walk in. Tons of tall ceilings throughout this entire house, cathedral ceilings. So if you like the big, wide open, airy spaces, this is a perfect home for you. Tons of natural light throughout this house. We're here later in the afternoon and we still got tons of natural light. But here in your traditional spot in the home, you're going to have your ensuite right here at the front of the house. Nice cozy layout. We've got 12-foot ceilings in here, I believe. So tons of ceiling height, makes it feel a whole lot bigger. We've got 8-foot doors throughout the house. All of them are going to be solid core doors. That's always something you should check for if you're spending this kind of money in a nicer community. But we've got 2 or 4 big modern windows up front. We've got the really cool little slates in there, make it a little more modern than normal. It's something you don't see too often. And this is an ensuite, so you're gonna have your own full bathroom space right here. We've got the white oak cabinets, nice modern look. Floor to ceiling tile, really good, nice seamless look, and a really nice walk-in closet over here in the corner. But beautiful layout in this home. Southgate has definitely become one of my favorites over the last couple of years. Here with them, they just do a really good quality job. And then a little bit different than most places. Usually you're gonna have the ensuite as well as an office right across from that 90% of the time. But this one actually has 2 ensuites right at the front of the house. They've actually turned this into the nursery. So a beautiful nursery space, those big windows up front. Once again, you got a little walk-in closet about maybe half the size of the last one that we saw, and then a full walk-in bathroom over here, and it's actually got a nice linen closet in here as well. So that's all at the front of the house. From this view right here, you can kind of see just how big and wide open this space is. It is big, beautiful, gorgeous. It's not just long, tall, it's wide as well, so lots of room. And then right now, this is the sales rep's office. Craig's going to be working with me, and Craig are going to be working with you right here. But this will be your 3-car garage. You walk into the home, you've got the nice mud bench right here, and then you walk into the main entryway of the home. You'll notice you've got this beautiful staircase right here, the nice modern look looking into the 2nd floor. The white oak floors throughout, nice and seamless, looks really, really nice. And then a killer office space. So we've got those wrought iron doors right here as well that match the front. If that's not your thing, this will just be an option that you can choose if you are building one of these houses. But big, tall ceilings, once again, about the 12-foot ceilings, these big modern windows out back, bringing in tons of natural light from the front as well as the back, because you've got those big wrought iron doors, but lots of space in here and in a good location right in the center of the house. So we continue down the main entryway, and you've got a nice little wine wet bar over here. So cool little setup. You'll notice they've got really cool floating shelves throughout this house with the LED lighting underneath. Nice little wet bar sink right here. You got your, it looks like an ice maker as well as your wine fridge. So it just kind of gives you an idea of what you could do with this space. And then right across from that, before we get to the main living area of the house, you're gonna have this big, beautiful media room right here that doesn't have a TV quite yet. This place just opened up. We were the first ones to film this place, and it's gonna be a really spectacular neighborhood. They've already sold 3 houses in like the first day out here, but really cool sconce lighting. And like I said, they've got 2 options, one downstairs as well as one upstairs that they've turned into a weight room, which is really cool. So now we're here in the main living space of the house where it really opens up. Tons of natural light in here. You got the big sliders, cathedral ceiling up top. You've got your modern gas fireplace over there, the floating shelves with those LEDs underneath. They just haven't hung the TV there yet. They've got some tape sitting up. Got surround sound through here, and then a very beautiful, unique kitchen space. One of the things I noticed, I believe there's some LED lighting even under where your seats are. So I think that's something I don't think I've ever seen before. So a really cool setup there. The waterfall edge cafe appliances in here. Quartzite countertops, big sink, and then little details that you don't see in a lot of places is just like super fancy sinks and faucets and things you just don't see in too many homes. But love the look of this. I know the modern cabinetry is not everybody's favorite, but I do love the color. These do have knobs on them. They're just kind of nice and seamless. The under counter lighting, and I really love Southgate, how they do these massive vent hoods right here. So huge space, big cafe appliances, your double oven over here. Can pretty much do whatever you want. But if you love to cook, you love to entertain, perfect kitchen for it. Tons of counter space throughout this place. And they don't have just the waterfall edge in the center island, but they have it throughout this entire kitchen. So over here, and then anytime there's an edge over there in the corner as well. And notice, if you're wondering where your microwave is, you got your microwave right over here in the corner, nice and low, kind of out of the main focal point of the kitchen, which I kind of like. And then your pantry space, which kind of goes around the corner. Not a huge pantry space, but you got tons of cabinet space in here and lots of square footage. Another thing that I like is that they do these big cathedral main living areas, but they bump out the dining space. So it is nice and wide open, but you got your separated formal dining area over here. You've got your sliding glass doors right behind this wall, as well as the sliders right in the middle. And then I love these little seating areas over here. And this whole place is surrounded by windows, sliders, and that natural light once again. So just a really, really cool setup. And I'm gonna see if we can hop outside right here. So perfect indoor-outdoor living. We're here in January filming this, and it is 65 degrees and sunny. Absolutely beautiful out. But you got this big covered patio space, your electrical hookups, your gas hookups, everything that you want to do with this space you can. But lots of square footage, big tall ceilings out here with the fan that they've already added, but a perfect place to do that drop-down shade, do the indoor-outdoor living with these multiple sliders. You actually have 3 exits into the house, which is kind of nice. And then this is something that's not going to come with the house, but we could probably get you in touch with somebody who does that. But an awesome gas fireplace. I wish this thing was going right now. And they've actually turfed this entire 80-foot lot. Is that going to be expensive? Absolutely. So just gives you an idea of what you can do. They're going to have some lots that are bigger than others. Just keep that in mind. So 80-foot wide. Traditional lots are going to be 50 foot, so much wider. Sitting around a 1/4 acre or so of land out here. All right, so now we're back inside. It's 3 different exit points, which is great. If you have a dog and there's only one slider, it can get kind of annoying just from experience. And then over here in the corner, you're gonna have your laundry space over here. Love the color scheme in here. They even matched the washer and dryer. You've got a sink in here, which is always a huge plus, but I love the black, dark gray. Even put the tile backsplash. And then I love this setup here because you've got an additional door to your back patio with a powder bath right here. So if you do have a pool in the back, you can simply just not have to trail water throughout the entire house. Go right there. And then this is going to be in your traditional space, your beautiful master suite. So we've got the tall cathedral ceilings once again that match your living room space, a little seating area, tons of natural light, but gorgeous setup. Loving the light in here as well. And you even got a roll cage just in case you need it on those special nights. So Beautiful space, wallpaper in the back. It's making a huge comeback. And then you're into your master suite. Beautiful bathroom, the floating vanities. Absolutely love those LED lighting once again. And these mitered edges right here makes it really thick looking stone, which I really like. And then the shower space, one of those big walk around showers, 2 shower heads, not just one. So you can just literally, you don't have to clean all the glass doors and everything like that, which I really like. And they actually put a nice standalone tub that is big enough for larger humans, which I love because we can actually fit in there. And then I like this little storage cabinet right here. Gives a little separation. And then you got his and hers closets. So this is a pretty good sized closet over here. And they've actually used all 3 levels, which I love. So you can utilize all the space, put all your jackets up there because like I said, it's January, 65 degrees. You're not going to need to use your jackets all the time. And then this is going to be his closet. It's nothing special, but there's 2 of them. And us guys, we just don't have nearly as much stuff. So tons of cabinetry, lots of square footage, lots of details in this home. You're not going to see in too many places. But if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor, born and raised here in the Dallas area, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate through this channel. So if you're having any thoughts of moving here now or in the future, you just have questions about how the whole process works and how I can help you make this a smooth move, I would love to help you. So please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. Now let's go ahead and check out upstairs. All right, now we're on the 2nd floor. You'll notice that they've carried these wide oak floors to the 2nd level everywhere but the bedrooms. And then you got another wet bar right up here on the upstairs space. So a great place for entertaining. Really cool setup. Nice little wine rack up top with another fridge over there. But you got your flex room. I love the ceiling they've done in here. So you can see all the detail, the beams they've done with that. And even the super fancy fan in here with the gold. It matches the fixtures and the black. But lots of square footage in here. You got your little poker table over there, a little seating area, so a lot of things you can do with this space. And then you're gonna have this really cool room right here. So this is the 2nd media room, basically. Has no windows in it, but tons of mirrors because they've made this into a gym, little storage room over there. But love what they've done with this space. It's plenty of room for a gym. I would love to have that, but 2 media rooms, you can have all kinds of possibilities of what you can do. And then back in this corner, before we get to the 2 bedrooms, I want to show you this really cool little desk area. So if your kids are doing homework, who wouldn't want to do homework in here? You got your own little blocked away area with the window looking out from the 2nd story. And then over on this side, you're going to have another full bathroom with a beautiful walk-in shower right over here. Perfect for your guests. And a nice sized bedroom in here. So love how they added the can lights with the fan. Most places just put the little bulb up top. You got the big modern windows over here. Nice walk-in closets. And then one more bedroom right over here. So right across from that one, you've got another bedroom. This one's a little bit brighter for some reason because you got all these extra lights. Doesn't have a fan. I would love to have a fan. 2nd floor. In Texas, you're gonna wanna have a fan. And this one is gonna be your favorite kids' room. One of your favorite kids' room because it's got its own ensuite bathroom and a walk-in closet. So perfect setup for anybody. I would love to have that as a kid. I shared a bathroom with my sister back in the day, but gorgeous house, 80-foot lots. Nobody's selling on 80-foot lots with Southgate Homes anywhere. So this is a great setup. And to get into this community or with Southgate Homes on these 80-foot lots, these are all going to be big homes. I think their smallest floor plan is around 3,800 square foot, sitting around 945,000. And then you're going to go up to about 4,700 square feet and sit around $1,049,000. And if you want to build this exact home right here, you're going to be looking at just a smidge over $1 million at $1,019,000 to build this gorgeous home. So an amazing setup. Like I said, they've already sold 3. This place opened today. So the market is picking up. If you haven't noticed, rates are lower than they've ever been actually in the last 3 years right now, as of the making of this video, and I expect them to go lower, which is going to bring the market up, and it's just going to get hotter and hotter. So if you're thinking about moving here now or tomorrow, let's connect. I would love to help you. So please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town, and make sure to check out this next video.